On Wednesday, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, the longest-serving Senate leader in the history of the U.S., announced in a floor speech that he would step back and allow, quote, the next generation of leadership to make its mark in the upper chamber. The announcement set off a mad dash to find a replacement for him, with three names immediately floating to the top of the list, and one of those, Senator John Cornyn of Texas, announcing his bid the following day. The other two, Senate Minority Whip John Thune and Senate Republican Conference Chairman John Barrasso, have yet to announce their bids. All three currently or have served at some level of leadership already within the conference. But the announcement also kicked off a fight among Republicans to the right flank of the conference, many of whom had long called for McConnell to step down. Senator Josh Hawley announced on X following McConnell's announcement that he had done so at least a year ago, and other Senate Republican aides spoke to the Post about what kind of successor they would hope would fill the position. Senator Rick Scott had made a brief but unsuccessful bid for McConnell's spot last year and dropped an icy statement in the wake of McConnell's speech. I've been very clear, and I've long believed that we need new leadership in the Senate that represents our voters and the issues we were sent here to fight for, Scott said in a statement, making no tribute to McConnell's long tenure, which was nearly 40 years in the Senate. McConnell has consistently bucked the hardliners in his conference in calling for further aid to Ukraine. He also backed the border agreement that was negotiated on a bipartisan basis over the past 4 months. And in 2022, he pushed through a $1.7 trillion omnibus spending bill that rankled many fiscal hawks within the GOP conference. Trump and McConnell parted ways following the January 6th Capitol riot, and McConnell remained one of the only members of the Senate Republican leadership team who had not yet endorsed the current Republican frontrunner for the 2024 election. The dramatic shakeup in the Republican Senate leadership contest comes as the party stares down a highly favorable roadmap and seeks to regain control of the Senate majority in the elections this year.